Okay, beautiful. So we're just going to put the chair to the side for now. And then we're going to just start with a little bit of a warm-up. So we're just going to have our feet at the end of our mat, walking it out into high plank position. And then we're going to walk it back into the feet. And we're going to stand up nice and tall. 3 more times. So bending the knees, we're walking it out into high plank. Walk it back in, stand up tall. Let's speed it up a little bit. Walk it out into high plank. Walk it back in, stand up tall. Last time. Walk it out, walk it in, and stand up tall. Good, now on the next one, we're going to stay in a high plank position and just moving through some protractions, retractions, squeezing the shoulders together and spreading them apart. Squeezing them together, spread it apart for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward with your left foot to the outside of your left hand. On the inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, elbow down to the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down for 2 more. Reach and lower. Last one. Reach and lower. Swap it over. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling, opening up. Exhale, down to the floor. Reach and open. Bend it down for another 2. Last one. Beautiful. Back to high plank position. Bending the knees. Walk the hands to the feet. Stand up tall. Now we're going to come to our chair and just having the back facing us. Feet are going to be touching. And we're going to start with some open closures. So moving through a few bar elements now. Feet together, open the feet, close the feet. So as you open up, turning the feet out, you're going to squeeze those butt cheeks nice and tight. And kind of lifting up through the center of your body. So your pelvic floor is nicely engaged and your lower belly is nice and switched on as well. Good. Now staying in first position rises. So we lift up onto the toes and then closing with the heels back together. Lift and lower, lift and lower for 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Then working with the outside leg, drawing it up on the inside of your other leg. Extend your leg out, toes to the floor, close it back in. And we go up, extend, lower, close, and draw it up, extend it out, lower it down, close it in. For 4, extend, lower, close. 3, extend, lower, close. 2, extend, lower, close. Last one. Beautiful, a nice wide position. So kind of like a sumo squat, pushing the knees out to the side, hips forward, rising back up and down, lift, down, lift, down, lift for 8, 7, 6, keep the tummy nice and tight, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the legs straight, reaching over towards a chair, reaching back out. 1 sumo squat or second plie, as you'd like to call it, reaching over, reaching out, lower down. 4 more times. Over, out, lower, lift, and 3, out, lower, lift, 2, out, lower, lift. Last one, reaching over, reaching out, coming down. Good. Release your hand from the chair. Now we're going to come down to the floor and then reaching up. So it's going to go nice and quick. Here we go. Down, reach, down, reach. So let's get that heart rate up a little bit. Down, reach, down, reach, down, reach, and lifting the heels off at the top. Lift, lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands behind the hips, bending over, lower down. Little pulses down here. So we want to keep our chest open, shoulders squeezing together, really tensing our glutes and our quads. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, with the leg closest to the chair, you're going to keep that on the floor, turning to the chair, lifting the other leg up. Hands on the chair, bending the elbows, and then bend over some more. Bring your knees together, kick it up to the ceiling, back in. Kick it up, in, up, in. Make sure you're not opening up the leg lifting. You want to pull your heel to your butt. So you're getting those hamstrings switching on as well. Lift, lift. Keep your chest lifted. Belly button drawn into the spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your leg. And 2/3 off the floor. Lifting up nice and high. Lower down 1/3. Lift and down. Lift and down. For 6, squeeze the glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming down into all fours position. Make sure your knees are off the floor. So we just have them nicely hovering off the floor. Drawing the belly button to the spine. Pressing out into pyramid position. Nice and strong through the arms. Back to a hover. Tensing our glutes and our core, pressing back out. 4 more times. Lowering down. Pressing out. Lowering down. Make sure you're sticking your bum out. We want to have a nice flat back. Pressing out and lower. Pressing out and lower. Last one. Pressing out and lower. Walk the hands to their feet and stand up tall. Let's lift up the chair. We're going to do it all on the other side. So swap it over to the other side. First up, we're just going to have our feet come back together, opening our feet up into first, closing them back in. So remember, it's all about lengthening through the whole body up and clenching those butt cheeks as you're turning the feet out. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2. Keep the toes turned out, and we're lifting the heels up nice and high, lowering back down. Lift, lower. Pelvic floor engages nicely. Lift, lower, lift, lower. 6, 5, 4, 3 more. Then pulling that outside leg up on the inside one. Good. Heels down the floor. Pull the foot up on the inside. Extend the leg out. Lower the toes down. Close it back in. And lift. Extend. Lower. Close. Lift. Extend. Lower. Close. Lift. Extend. As that leg goes out, your butt cheek should really be switching on. Lower. Close. 3. Extend. Lower. Close. 2. 1 more time and up. Extend. Lower. Close. Nice wide position. Back to sumo squats or second plies. Down and lifting up. Down and up. Should feel like that your hips are pushing forward as you're going down. Chest stays nice and open. Core engaged. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, reaching over, reaching back out, bending the knees, stretch it up. 6 more times. Over, out, bend, stretch. Over, out, bend, stretch. 4, out, bend, stretch. 3, out, bend, stretch. 2, out, bend, stretch. 1, out, bend. Release the hand off the chair, reaching down to the floor, straight up onto the tippy toes, and down onto the toes. Nice and quick. Reaching up, reaching up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, hands behind the hips. Little pulses. Let's burn those quads a little bit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift your weight onto the leg closest to the chair. Turn to the chair. Lifting the other leg up. Bending the elbows. Bending through the hips. Remember pulling the heel to the butt. Knees are touching. Kick it up. Back in. Back in. Back in. Back in. Back in. Back in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your leg 2/3 of the way up, lifting all the way. 2/3 all the way up. Down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now turn the chair around so the back side's facing away from you. Hands just a foot away from the chair. High plank position with your feet nice and wide out the back. Now we're going to shift our weight to the right hand. The left hand, we're going to tap the outside of the chair. Shift, tap, shift, tap, shift, tap, shift, tap. Good. Tap the side of the chair. Swap it over. Tap, tap, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, beautiful. Knees down to the floor. And we're going to stack our shoulders over our knees. Imagine you got a pipe through your body. So from the crown of the head all the way through your knees. Now tuck your tailbone, squeezing the glutes so your hip bones are drawing up to your rib cage. Arms to the side, leaning back. Remember you got a pipe through your body and coming back out. Keep that tailbone tucked, leaning back. So you should feel that through your quads and your lower abdomen. Leaning back and back out. Leaning back and out. 5 more. Back. Keep clenching the glutes. Make sure you're not arcing through your back. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Yes. Beautiful. Now find yourself some sort of wall, and we're going to come into a wall sit. So just working some more on those quads. If you can't find a wall where you're at, you can do some squat pulses or the second player pulses as we did before. Just making sure those shoulders are pressing against the wall and you're not cheating. So we want to keep a 90-degree angle through the legs. And you're just going to hang out there. If you want, arms to the front, keeping your rib cage tight as you're lifting the arms up. Lower them back down. 4 more times. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. 3 more. Lift. Lower. 2. 1. Push yourself off the wall. Squat position, not as wide as we had before. Toes slightly turned out. Squatting down. Once you get to the bottom, we're going to do a quarter wrap. Quarter, down, all the way up. Slowly down. Tearing the floor apart. Quarter, down, and hips through. 8 more squats. Here we go. Keep your chest up. Quarter, and drive it through. Slowly down. Quarter, keep pushing those knees out. Squeezing through the glutes. And for 6. Quarter, drive it through. And 5. Quarter, drive it through. And 4. Quarter, back up. For 3. Quarter, and up. And 2. Good. Last one. And then getting into high knees. So one knee up at a time. Nice and high. Getting our heart rate up. Here we go. Pushing the hips forward. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Down to the floor. High plank position and mountain climber. Slow, or if you can, nice and quick. Pulling one knee to the chest at a time. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Stay on your knees. Bring your wrists directly under the shoulders. Knees under the hips. Alright, making sure your back's nice and straight. Lift your right knee slightly off the floor. Pulling the heel to your butt. Kicking the leg back up. Bring it back in. Back, in. Back, in. Back, in. Make sure you're not drifting off to the left. Keeping your hips nice and centered. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little pulses. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in, out to the side. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And other side. Hovering the knee off the floor. Kick it back and in. Back, in. Back, in. Back, in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulses at the top. Lift, 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 lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it into the side. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Tuck your toes under. Lift the knees up. Walk the hands to your feet. Stand up tall. Hands on the hips. Step back lunges. Here we go. Stepping down and up. Swap it over. Alternating. Down and through. Fairly quick here. Good. Now option 1. Continue here. Option 2. Jumping lunge. Jump, 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 jump. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to your high plank position. Make sure you got plenty of space. Start with a high plank position, then pressing up into pyramid. Left leg extending up. Exhale, shift your weight forward. pull the knee into the chest. Shoot it up and pull it in. Out to the ceiling, pull it in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And other side. Pull it up, draw it in. Up, pull it in. Up, pull it in. Up, pull it in. Up, pull it in. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Beautiful. Now bring your knees to the floor. Hover the knees back slightly off the floor. Crawling up and down your mat. Keep the knees off the floor. Opposite hand and leg. Up and down. Knees stay off the floor. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And getting into athletic burpees. 20 seconds, so we're not going all the way down to the floor. It's literally just hands down, jump back, jump in, jump up. Option 2, step burpees. Down, step out, step in, and coming up. Here we go. So we're not going all the way down, just down, back, in, and up. Ten more seconds. And rest. Whew, lovely. All right, let's slow down again a little bit. So we're going to come into a seated position, and then slowly make your way down onto your back. Beautiful. Just nice head relaxed on the floor, shoulders relaxed on the floor. Bring your legs up into 90-degree angle. Now we're going to press the right side of the pelvis down, opening the left leg out, and then pull it back in. So making sure you only go as far as the pelvis is nicely pressing down into the floor. And you want to engage your opposite oblique to leg to draw the leg back into center. Open, open, and 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Beautiful. Knees together. Lift your arms off the floor, peel your head and shoulders off the floor, tapping the toes. Tap, 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 tap. Make sure your rib cage is pressing down towards the hip bones. 5, 4. If you got any neck pain, just pop your head back down on the floor. 2, 1. And bicycles. Out, in. Out, in, out, in, out, in, other way, out, in, out, in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back to 90 degrees, hands behind your head, elbows dropping out. Take a breath in, exhale, right elbow to left knee. Other leg extending out. Back through center. Cross it over other side. Center, cross. Center, cross. Center, cross. Center, cross. 4, cross. 4, cross. 3, cross. 3, cross. 2, cross. 2, cross. And 1, cross. 1, cross. Hug your knees to your chest for a moment. Rolling just a little side to side. Lovely. And as you release the legs, peel your arms, then head and shoulders off the floor, and pulse your arms for 100s. 5 sharp inhales and then 5 sharp exhales. Keep squeezing your ribs down to your hip bones and optionally extending your legs out to make it a little bit harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock and roll back and forward. Rock and roll, and make your way up to standing. Now we're going to come back to our chair. Make sure you got your chair. Now there's the back side facing away from us. We're going to get into some Bulgarian split squats fast. So let's start with our right leg forward, left leg up on the chair. And then from here, want to keep those hip bones nicely aligned. So you're going to slowly bend your legs down, coming back out. Want to make sure that the weight stays on the heel. So on our right heel, squeezing our glutes as we're coming back up. Down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down if you can, pulse, pulse, pulse. If you can't do the pulses, try and get another couple reps out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and other side, left leg forward, right leg back. Slowly bend it down, stretch it back out, bend it down, squeezing through the glute. Good. Make sure that weight stays on the heel. 7, 6, 5 more, then back to pulses. 4, 3, 2, and pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Turn the chair around. And then we're going to have our hand back on the chair. Back to that first position that we had before. So heels together, toes turn out, arm forward. First up, we're going to raise that outside leg straight up, and we're going to bring the heels back together. So lift and lower. As we're lifting, we want to keep that nice straight body line. So slightly pushing the hips forward, making sure that inside glute is switching on. Lift. Lift, lift. 6, 5, 4, 3 more, then out to the side. 2, 1, and out, 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 out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back out into that nice sumo stance. Down and lift. Bend the knees, stretch the legs a little bit quicker. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down and pulses. Pulse, 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 driving those knees out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down to the floor. If you can, jump up, otherwise come up onto the toes. Down, jump, 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 jump. smaller. Let's go. 2, 1, and straight to the other side. Back to our nice fast position. Heels together, toes turned out, legs straight up in front. Bring it back in, up and down, up and down. Good. 8, 7, try not to collapse through the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to the side and out, out. Nice and strong through that glute. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Now we're going to get straight down onto the knees. We're going to get into the second round of the sissy squats. So get your pipe through the body again. Tucking your tailbone, squeezing the glutes, leaning back. Coming back out. 7 more. Leaning back. Coming out. And 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, stay tight, 2, and 1. Coming up back to on our wall. If you don't have a wall, you can get into squat pulses. Now this time, we're going to lift one heel up at a time. And we're going to hang out here for another 30 seconds. Lift, lift, lift. Keeping our shoulders back on the wall. Nice quad burn. 15 seconds left. Let's go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to our squat stance. So not too wide, toes turned out. Once you get to the bottom, quarter at the bottom, and come back up. Down, quarter, and stand. Down, quarter, and stand. Down, quarter, and stand for 5. Quarter. Remember the weight stays on the heels. 4, 3, last 2, and one more. Good, back to high knees. Here we go. Nice and high, pressing your hips forward. Quick, quick, quick. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Now turn that chair around one more time. And we're going to pop our shoulders onto the chair. So just the shoulder blades. Once you got that, make sure your feet are in alignment with your knees, directly under your knees, ankles underneath the knees, arms across the chest, bending your hips down, and press back out. Down and out. If it's more comfortable, you can pop your hands behind your ear, behind your head. Focus on your glutes and the tailbone tuck at the top. 16, 15, big squeeze at the top. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Make your way off the chair, turn around so you're facing the chair, and back to our high plank chair taps. Feet nice and wide at the back, Shift your weight, tap the side of the chair. Shift your weight, tap the side. Here we go, for 5. Shift, 5. Shift, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Knees down to the floor. Pop your elbows down as well. So your bum is nice and high. From here, we're going to extend our left leg. Toes touching the floor. Exhale, lift it up nice and high. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. Actively squeezing that glute as much as you can. Lift, lift. Squeeze it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And change, other side. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now walk your knees back so you've got a nice straight line from your shoulders to your butt. So you might have to push your hips forward a bit. From here we're going to come up onto the hands and then we're going to come back down onto the elbows. Lower, up, and back down. Up, back down. If you can, pop onto the toes so the legs are straight. Up and down. Up and down. Swapping it over, starting with the other arm. Here we go. Up and down. Up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, fantastic. Now come to lie back on your back one more time. Legs 90 degrees. From here, pull your right leg into the chest. Extend your left leg out. And then exhale to swap it over. And swap. And swap. Pressing your ribs down to your hip bones. And swap. And swap. If you can, both legs straight for scissors. Swap. 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 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1. Good. Lying flat down on the floor and stretching out so your arms are above your head. Nice starfish position. Now we're going to tap the right ankle with the left hand. So coming across, back down, other side. Tap and down. If that's too hard, you can bend the legs and tap your opposite knee. Here we go. For 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Lovely. Making a fist. Pop your fist underneath the bottom of your pelvis. Both legs straight up. Legs together. Extending the legs down and back up. If that's too hard, just keep your legs slightly bent. You don't have to go all the way down. And lift it up. Really propping your pelvis with your hands. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and shoulders, and up and down, alternating with the legs. Pulse, 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 pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees to the chest. Rock and roll back and forward. Come back up to seated and then standing. We're going to go through one more cardio round and then we're going to get into nice stretch. So hands back on the hips, step back lunges when you're ready. Down and swap. Down and swap. Keep alternating, driving through the heel. Good. Pushing your knees slightly out. Now option 1, stay here. Option 2, lunge jump. Jump, jump. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Hands down to the floor and mountain climber. Slow or fast. Here we go. 6 seconds. And come back up to standing. Finish with our athletic burpees. Or if that's too hard, you can step your burpees again. Here we go. Down, back, in, and up. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Come into a nice wide stance. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, over to one side. Really breathing through the side of the rib cage. Couple breaths. And then turning to that leg that you're bending to. Bending down to the floor. Pushing your hips forward and down. Tuck your toes under. Push back out. Come up to standing. Turning back into our straddle. Over other side. Couple breaths through the side of the rib cage. And then turning to that leg, bending it down to the floor, pushing your hips forward and down. And then we're going to straddle out our legs. Nice wide straddle. Reaching to the inside of one leg. And then opening up again, reaching up and over. Turning to our legs, our chest is facing our knee and ankle. Reaching forward. And then other side, opening up. And turning, reaching forward, chest towards the ankle. And then coming up, walking the hands forward, really getting into our adductors. And then we're going to bend one leg in only, bringing the other leg over so the foot is pressing down next to the knee, and then we're twisting against our bent leg, knee facing up to the ceiling. last but not least, cross your legs. Take an inhale, reach up, exhale, circle back. Press your palms down, opening the chest. Push your chest through. Take 3 deep belly breaths. And relax. Thank you so much for attending. I hope you got nice and sweaty.